the news has been depressing lately. I know we all know that. I saw that Jennifer Aniston's been getting salmon semen facials. Yeah. She's really fallen from Friends now that she's doing a fish bukkake. Of course, now the problem with that, with having that be a thing, salmon semen facials, it means that somebody has a job out there being a fish fluffer. How do you get that job? Really small fingers. How does that work? Of course, the problem now, now that fish bukkake is a thing. Now I got another category in Pornhub I got to scroll through. Scrolling through Pornhub is a lot like waiting in line for a ride at Disney World. Yeah, you're wasting an hour of your time for about 3 minutes of enjoyment afterwards. Shit, I'm lying about that. I'd never last the full 3 minutes. Oh, man. Yeah, speaking about disappointing sex, yeah, I'm an empty nester now. You know what that means? It means my kids are out of the house so I can fuck in any room. But I'm too old to fuck in any room that does not have a bed in it. Yeah, and also I've been taking Viagra, and they don't warn you about the worst side effect of Viagra. It makes you last long enough to make your wife bored. Yeah, now she just takes the time to start doing the grocery list, while I'm, having sex. And she's like, do you want the Cool Ranch Doritos? Yeah, that's our version of dirty talk, is which Dorito brand we're going to eat that night. So, speaking of, so I'm an empty nester. I do have a couple of kids. I do have a question, you guys. Does it make me a terrible father that I didn't realize it was one of my kids' birthday until I got a notification on Facebook? Yeah, I'm not that bad though. At least I put the notification "Happy Birthday" on her timeline, so I think I made up for it. Yeah, I'm helping the world out. I'm creating more women with daddy issues and putting them out into the world. Giving incels around the world a chance. Yeah, my daughters are brutal. One of my daughters, one time, she said to me, "You know what, Dad? You give off creeper vibes." Yeah, kids are rough. Yeah, but even though they're rough, they're usually accurate. So I had to ask one of my friends, "Do I really give off creeper vibes?" He looked at me and he goes, "You look like the type of guy who puts cameras up in public restrooms." And that means I have very strong Wi-Fi in the house to keep those cameras going. Of course, then I had to ask another one of my friends, just to really verify it. And he looked at me and he goes, "Your face looks like the last thing a woman sees right before the roofies kick in." Which kind of pissed me off because I said, I don't look anything like Bill Cosby, goddammit. Let's see, anything else going on today? Okay, so I do have a couple of granddaughters. This is kind of important. One of my daughters lives out in Salt Lake City, which is the whitest place on earth. Yeah, actually, when you pull into that city, they look at you and see if your skin tone is bright enough to get into the city. But one of my granddaughters, her biological parents are Indian, but in that city, they think if you're dark-skinned, you're Mexican. So actually, every morning now, they put a wall up in front of my daughter's driveway. All right, guys, that is my time. Thank you very much.
Yeah!